All right, we're here with Mrs. Nicole Shanahan. Thank you so much for coming. We're happy to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, yes. So I'm Brock. This is Brandon and Taj from the Cartier family. We do a lot of reaction content typically, but we're just trying to learn and expand and get wisdom from people like you. So we're glad to have you on.
Thanks for having me.
For
you
sure,
guys
for
have
sure.
done some amazing stuff in the last 4 years.
Thank
you.
It's been crazy to say it's been 4 years, man. It does not feel like it's been
don't.
that long at all.
Facts.
It feels short. Like
It feels so short, man. It's been a blessing, though. It's been a huge blessing. So, yeah, the first question I really have for you is, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were with the Democratic Party, right? And then you left. So what was your, main reasons behind that?
Yeah, leaving or joining in the first place?
Well,
Or
both. Both, yeah.
Okay, so I grew up in Oakland, California. California is a pretty Democratic Party place. It's been blue for, as long as I've been alive. And my understanding as a child was that the Democratic Party was this party for compassion that really understood the needs of people, that wanted to lift people out of poverty, and that really cared about the average American and the plight of the average American. And I grew up, in humble means, humble beginnings. My understanding as a child was that Republicans were elitist and conservative, and didn't understand the plight of the average American and people in need. And I there was a moment a few years when I was a kid when my dad couldn't make ends meet. He had mental health issues, and my mom was trying to go to school, finish her degree, and we had to go on government assistance. And so my belief was that, it was always the Democratic Party that understood families in that moment of need.
Okay.
But that's not the case anymore.
Yeah.
They have really strayed from that mission, in my opinion. And my last 8 years of being a member of this party has made me realize that it's being run by the elites.
Wow.
And I, I'll take responsibility. I thought that, okay, well, yes, I guess the Democratic Party has all this money now, especially tech dollars, and I tried to work for the issues that I cared about within the party, but I was making less and less progress to find anybody within the party who was actually listening, and so on issues on childhood health, I reached out. I said, can I talk to somebody at the DNC? Because I think we need to run a primary, like a real primary. Yeah. And you become very aware very quickly as a donor, like who's really running the show.
Okay.
And so once I realized that there's this very narrow lineage of people that they're willing to progress within the party, and they pool all of the donor funds, and then that gives this group of people so much power to pick which candidates within the party they're going to move into various positions across the country.
Oh wow,
that don't sound fair
right
at all.
Across the country, and there isn't that much diversity of thought.
Okay, that's interesting.
I had to leave. There's so many reasons, but my primary frustration was that I stopped seeing that compassion.
Okay.
And understanding and aptitude.
Really?
To respond.
Okay. That's interesting.